Shemai Pal, and welcome back for another, well, we hope adventure, but I'm not quite sure where we're going. Welcome back to another adventure, this time down into Llygad Llwchwr 2. Making our way down the entrance series. That's a first cave for me, so you'll find out as I do. A similar theme to these videos, I think. Okay, you can chuck the bag down.
All the bits, that's probably, I'd say, the trickiest, this bit, yeah?
The trickiest, squeeziest. More amazing words of reassurance by Trish. It doesn't look like it used to. Where's the water?
Where's the water?
Are you sure this is the Peak District?
Yeah, absolutely.
I did. Knee pads for the win. Ah, there is some water. All is not lost. There are some beautiful water-worn features. And up above them, in the safety of the roof, some wonderful straws. It just gets nicer and nicer everywhere you look. Stalactites. Dripping from the roof. And so many, I'm having to be so careful where I move so I don't disturb any of them. And then the straws, they were straws really, develop into these beautiful stalactites and calcite running down the ceiling. Stunning. What an amazing array of speleothems. Look at this badger.
Little bit of curtain there forming, and then up here in the roof, I don't know if I can see it with the camera now, but the beginning of almost helictites. The speleothems starting to go off every which way. How can I see? I had seen some. It's hard now though with the camera in one hand, and I'm losing a sense of direction. There you go, you can see those small ones in the middle. Beautiful. Absolutely stunning. Isn't that something else?
It is. It's amazing. Just look at the floor. Because I've never seen the floor before. It's not for the water.
Phenomenal fossils in the floor. Not as phenomenal as this passage though. Look at that. Wowee. Huge curtains. They got to be 10 feet long. Moving through that central piece and up. Look at that. He says getting the shadow in the way. Wow.
What's that?
We've come out from under there into just the biggest little chamber. Biggest little, it's not the biggest chamber I've been in, but there is so much to see. Absolutely caking the walls, hanging off the ceiling. And dripping down onto the walls, onto the floor. And once again, I've been left behind. It is absolutely delightful. These translucent straws, beginnings of curtains. Misshapen speleothems hanging down. And then as I came around the corner, you see these are properly misshapen. Nobody really knows why they grow in such funny angles. Is it wind? Bacteria? Does something hit them, block them? Is it dust or sand?
Oh my God.
Trish has found something.
I have. Wow.
Look at these. If Trish is saying wow, we ought to push on. We just talked about helictites, following that fault line there. Here we go. See how curly whirly, wait for it. Can you focus on all of those? So that's your normal straw on the left. And these twisted, misshapen seems like such a mean word for it. Gnarled. Aren't they incredible?
Isn't it all incredible?
Got a curious bit of rope disappearing.
Yeah, that was up here.
So I'm fairly confident that that is a bit of diveable passage, perhaps. It's definitely a sump. And I'm not going that far. Beautifully thin calcite. Running up into the ceiling.
A few layers of it, isn't there?
Yeah, layers just appear what the rock running through it is. There's one there, just a random ledge. Wafer thin. How bizarre. It just keeps giving. What a cave. And upwards. Good grief. Can you see this? Such a range of development. From tiny fresh straws to these beautiful curtains. Look at that. And then back to these beautiful fresh, almost single crystal straws. As if the passages and roof isn't pretty enough. These flowstone curtains. Look at these gower pools. And the collections of crystals. Gypsum.
the sparkles. And the sugar almond of pebbles. These crystals. And still it goes on. Fantastic.
Where it would have been in the wheel all those years ago, that's the main thing.
Buried under the warm, shallow sea.
Yeah.
Become like mine passage now. I thought this was the end of the cave with the orange tape, generally marked to conserve areas, but beyond the end, beyond the orange tape, here's a cheeky little passageway to explore. But it requires doing splits. Nearly left my kneecap behind. Twice. And it looks more like wood again. It is so crazy. Different bits of rock within the rock. This is our calcite though.
I do remember down here.
Poor blimey Charlie. Let's go for an explore. You've got to stay between these yellow, orange tapes. Oh, but you can see why. That would have knocked those off if I hadn't been between these lines. Oh, good grief. Have I said good grief once or twice already? Look at that. Look at that. My goodness. And that's the end, as far as we can come in Llygad Llwchwr 2. Llygad Llwchwr. I'm not a Welsh speaker. But for now, I will leave you with all the footage that I've taken and yet to take on the way out. Just like this. Should have brought your knee pads.
I just didn't think I need them. I don't know why. I don't remember needing them. The joys. Ooh. Ooh.
And that is it.
One beautiful little cave.
That is, isn't it? Absolutely stunning.
Oh.
Super duper.